Ever wondered what it feels like to be on the verge of adulthood, grappling with life's existential questions? Well, today, we're taking a journey into the heart of adolescence with a book that has touched and perplexed readers for decades. We're talking about ᴄᴏᴍᴘᴇᴜ, penned by the enigmatic J.D. Salinger. This is not merely a story. It's a snapshot of a young man's life, a life marked by confusion, disillusionment, and a desperate search for meaning. Our protagonist is Holden Caulfield, a name that has resonated through the halls of literary history. Holden is not your typical hero, nor is he a villain. He's a teenager, standing on the precipice of adulthood, looking out at a world he's not quite ready to join. His story unfolds over a few short days in the heart of New York City, but the impact of his journey reverberates far beyond the confines of time and place. ᴄᴏᴍᴘᴇᴜ is a narrative about navigating the turbulent waters of adolescence. It's about the struggle to hold on to innocence in a world that demands maturity. It's about the quest for identity amidst the chaos of growing up. And it's about the pain that often accompanies the transition from childhood to adulthood. But this book is more than just a tale of teenage angst. It's a mirror held up to society, reflecting our own fears, insecurities, and contradictions. It's a testament to the timeless struggle of coming of age, a struggle that every one of us can relate to in some way. As we wander through the pages of this classic novel, we'll be exploring the themes that have made it a cornerstone of modern literature. We'll delve into the mind of Holden Caulfield, a character who has become a symbol for teenage rebellion and angst. So buckle up and get ready for a literary adventure that's as challenging as it is rewarding. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of Holden Caulfield, a character who has become a symbol for teenage rebellion and angst. Imagine being expelled from school and embarking on a journey into the heart of New York City, alone. Holden Caulfield, the protagonist of J.D. Salinger's ᴄᴏᴍᴘᴇᴜ, finds himself in precisely this predicament. Having been expelled from Pensy Prep, a prestigious boarding school, Holden decides to leave early, plunging himself into the chaotic yet fascinating world of New York City. As we follow Holden's journey, we encounter a series of experiences and characters that shape his understanding of the world. From the cynical yet compassionate nuns at the sandwich bar to the superficial Sally Hayes at the theater, each encounter reflects a facet of society that Holden grapples with. His encounters are not just chance meetings, but powerful mirror reflections of the world he is trying to comprehend. Holden's journey is not merely a physical one, spanning the breadth of New York City. It's an emotional and psychological expedition that delves deep into his psyche. As he meanders through the city, he confronts the harsh realities of adulthood and the loss of innocence. His struggle to preserve childhood purity in a world he perceives as phony is palpable. One of the most poignant moments in Holden's journey is his visit to the Museum of Natural History. Here, he yearns for the permanence and predictability of the exhibits, a stark contrast to the ever-changing, unpredictable world outside. This moment encapsulates Holden's struggle with change and his resistance to growing up. Holden's decisions, often impulsive and irrational, reveal a young man teetering on the edge of adolescence and adulthood. His choice to buy the red hunting hat, his desire to be the catcher in the rye, and his decision to run away all underscore his internal turmoil and his desperate quest for identity and belonging. Holden's journey, fraught with confusion, disillusionment, and a longing for connection, offers a raw and unflinching look at adolescence. His experiences, encounters, and decisions are not just plot devices, but integral components of his complex character development. Holden's journey is not just about physical movement, but also his internal transformation and struggle. What if a simple red hunting hat or a carousel could symbolize something much deeper and complex? In ᴄᴏᴍᴘᴇᴜ, J.D. Salinger uses symbolism to convey profound themes and emotions, adding depth to the narrative. One of the most recognizable symbols in the book is Holden's red hunting hat. This peculiar accessory is more than just a headgear for Holden. It represents his desire for uniqueness and isolation from the rest of the world. The hat's vibrant color and distinctive style mirror Holden's yearning to be different, to stand out from the crowd, and to maintain his individuality in a world that he perceives as phony. The hat also serves as a protective shield for Holden, a form of armor he wears when he feels vulnerable or insecure. It's his way of dealing with the world, a world he often finds overwhelming and confusing. The hat is a physical manifestation of his inner turmoil and his struggle to find his place in society. Moving on to another significant symbol, the carousel. This merry-go-round ride is not just a mere child's play in the context of the book. It's a symbol of the cycle of life and the inevitability of growing up. The carousel goes round and round, just like life, with its ups and downs, joys and sorrows. But no matter how hard we might try, we can't stop this cycle. We can't freeze time or hold on to our childhood forever. This brings us to the central theme of the novel, the loss of innocence. The title, The Catcher in the Rye, itself stems from Holden's dream of wanting to be the catcher who saves children from falling off a cliff, symbolizing his desire to protect innocence from the harsh realities of adulthood. This desire is rooted in his fear of growing up, his fear of losing his own innocence and becoming what he despises, a phony adult. Yet it's through this fear and this struggle that Holden, and in turn the readers, learn a valuable lesson. Growing up is inevitable, it's a part of life, and while it may be scary and filled with uncertainties, it's also a journey of self-discovery and maturity. Salinger uses these symbols and themes to depict the complexities of adolescence. The red hunting hat, the carousel, the cliff, they all serve as metaphors for Holden's internal conflicts, his longing for innocence, and his fear of adulthood. In essence, these symbols and themes are not just literary devices. They are the threads that weave together the intricate tapestry of Holden's narrative. They provide a deeper understanding of his character and his journey, making The Catcher in the Rye a timeless exploration of adolescence. Through these symbols and themes, Salinger paints a vivid picture of the struggles of adolescence. Ever pondered why The Catcher in the Rye still resonates with readers, especially the younger generation? Well, let's dive into the impact and legacy of this remarkable book. Since its publication in the 1950s, The Catcher in the Rye has become a classic, a go-to reference for the struggles of adolescence. It has firmly established itself in the annals of American literature, standing shoulder to shoulder with the likes of To Kill a Mockingbird and The Great Gatsby. The book's influence has permeated popular culture too. It's been referenced in films, music, and other literature, becoming a cultural icon of sorts. The angst-ridden narrative of Holden Caulfield has been an inspiration for countless characters in cinema and literature, a testament to the book's enduring appeal. But why is The Catcher in the Rye still relevant today, some 70 years after its publication? The answer lies in its timeless themes. The novel delves into the universal human experiences of alienation, loss, and the often messy transition from childhood to adulthood. It's a book that speaks to the confusion and disillusionment that many of us face as we navigate the turbulent waters of adolescence. Holden Caulfield, with his cynicism and raw honesty, is a character that many can identify with. His struggle to find his place in the world, to grapple with the loss of innocence, is something that resonates deeply with readers. He is a mirror reflecting our own fears, our own insecurities. He is us in many ways. And that's the magic of The Catcher in the Rye. It transcends time and space, connecting with readers across generations. It reminds us that the journey of adolescence, while fraught with challenges, is a shared human experience. It is a book that, in its own unique way, unites us. Despite being published in the 1950s, The Catcher in the Rye continues to captivate readers with its timeless themes and relatable protagonist. So, what makes The Catcher in the Rye a must-read? Well, our journey through this timeless piece of literature has revealed the answer. It's not just the intricate details of Holden Caulfield's journey that make it so compelling, but also the symbolism and themes that resonate with readers even today. We've delved into the depths of adolescence, explored the raw, unfiltered emotions of a teenager, and deciphered the symbols that J.D. Salinger expertly weaves into the narrative. These elements combined create an unforgettable narrative that has left a lasting impact on literature and continues to do so. Whether it's the red hunting hat symbolizing Holden's uniqueness and desire to stand out, or the uncatchable rye field representing the elusive innocence of childhood, The Catcher in the Rye is a rich tapestry of thought-provoking ideas. In the end, The Catcher in the Rye is not just a book, but a journey into the complexities of adolescence, a journey that we have all embarked on at some point in our lives.